Thanks, guys. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. As we navigate through the last several years of change, we're seeing some green shoots return in the market, which is very positive. In our first slide, we're looking at the office fundamentals pre-COVID Q4 2019 versus post-COVID Q4 2023. At the top, we see rental growth in a 5-year period and the difference in vacancy levels below. Despite the influx of vacant space hitting the market, we've also seen a bifurcation of Class A view space and trophy assets, which have seen healthy demand compared to commodity space or Class B space. Over the 5-year period, direct asking rents show a slight increase, primarily due to flight to quality, which is a historical response to downturns as well as a green shoot. The stark increase in vacancy, especially in San Francisco, was an overcommitting of space by tech tenants. In Oakland, East Bay, and Sacramento, we saw minimal movement due to a different tenant base of professional service and fire tenants. Industrials, we know, fared better than office due to a continued expansion of e-commerce, logistics, industrial supply chain demand. However, the peninsula has seen a recent surge of oversupply from life science boom leading up to and following the pandemic. However, there continues to be limited supply as direct asking rents saw the largest jumps in the industrial hub of Oakland East Bay and in parts of Silicon Valley where supply was already incredibly constrained. So what does the new work environment look like, and how will this impact occupancy moving forward? We recently took a poll of our brokers in the Northern California region, which resulted in some really interesting findings and opinions. We developed a report called the Northern California Avis & Young Brokers Sentiment Survey. You'll receive a link to this report in the Insights follow-up email. Avis & Young brokers believe that more than half of all companies that have not mandated RTO will require employees in the office at least 3 days a week, and this trend is expected to continue into 2024. Where do major Northern California employers stand? We're still seeing a larger percentage of companies requiring at least 3 days a week in the office, hybrid schedules, yet even a smaller percentage of employers closer to full-time 5 days a week. According to a recent study of Fortune 100 companies' return to office policies, 75% of Fortune 100 companies operate on a hybrid schedule. 45% of them have announced that they've reduced their office space footprint since 2020. 12% have declared they do not require any visits per week, and 21% are requiring 3 office visits per week, which is the most common. And only 5 Fortune of the 100 companies have declared they will not make an official return office date. What impact has this had on San Francisco? Of the leases that have expired over the last 2 years, more than 70% did not renew, adding to the availability, and 60% of that is still vacant. Of the quarter that renewed, half committed fully, and almost a third downsized. There's a strong pent-up demand in the market, and we forecast that vacancy will begin a slight decline in 2024. The recovery may start off slow, but we anticipate an acceleration towards full recovery over the next 10 years. Avis & Young maintains a bullish stance on San Francisco and its unique fundamentals, such as highly educated talent pool and unmatched geography, continue to position it as a market filled with opportunities. So looking into the future, our broker sentiment survey suggests that we're in it for the long game. The initial impact to the market was great due to the shift in how people work. More than half of Avis & Young brokers believe that it'll take at least 5 years for the market to recover. So what is attracting tenants to buildings? According to our survey, it's the golden rule in real estate: location, location, location. Access to transit, amenities, and outdoor areas are still the most important to tenants. However, there's some new emerging trends that they're being considered to bring more vibrancy back into offices. And this is an interesting topic that will be covered more in depth by our next speakers.